think we're gonna start it all over. You know the drill. So, Grootman, hoe is jou?
I'm good, my dog. Geez, another year in the bag. The sun is out, Kid December, bums out. It's a caramel Sunday. Like there's caramel everywhere, dog.
Bums what?
Well, you tell me, dog. Look around and point the camera where you're looking.
Oh, okay.
That will answer.
Okay. I get it. So I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions, right? So I've been seeing that you wanna go back to radio, right?
Radio wants me to go back to radio. I'm actually fine where I am.
But are you going back next year?
I can't confirm or deny that.
But wasn't it like a statement out of
Not from me.
So how did I know that you're going back to radio?
I didn't release a statement.
But how did I know?
If people's are talking, but I never said I'm going back to radio.
But would you want to go back to radio?
For the right price, yes.
What's the price right? What's the range? What are we looking at?
I'm not gonna do it for like bullshit money, bro. Like right now, I enjoy the time and the freedom I have. I can spend time with my kids. I'm in studio every day making music. So to give all of that up, it better be the right price, bro.
How hectic is radio? Because in most cases, like when people wanna do like media stuff, like for example, you wanna be a presenter, video editor, or videographer and whatnot. Sometimes they say it's not like similar to 9 to 5. So how is radio like compared to 9 to 5? How hectic can it be?
The problem is when you do radio, your mind is in prep mode 24/7. You're thinking content, you're thinking the next show, you're thinking next week's show, you're thinking New Year's Day show, you're thinking Valentine's show, you're thinking of the show maybe you messed up last week, you're thinking radio all the time. You're taking a shit, you're thinking radio. Middle of sex, you're like, damn, I fucked up that link last week. Dude, radio, it consumes you.
Do you think it's better that is worse than 9 to 5?
I never said that.
And the podcast, how is it treating you?
I'm enjoying it, man. I'm enjoying it because people ask for a podcast, so I did a podcast. If people want me on radio, I'll do radio. People ask for new music, I've done new music. What people want, I do, bro.
What are you able to pay bills for now? You're not on radio, you're doing podcasts. And I know podcasts can get a bit tricky in terms of like finance. So what's bringing in the money, if you don't mind answering?
My 30 years of experience.
Okay. That answers everything.
Listen, man, if you are impactful in whatever you do, if you're memorable in whatever you do will feed you. It'll open other doors, other opportunities, other income streams. So don't think because you don't see a person working, assume they're not working. You know what I mean? Build bridges, and those bridges will carry you over water all the time.
And I know you went to Boston Media, right? Yeah. So for example, for someone that wanna go to Boston Media House and study radio, what would you wanna say for those youngins?
You know, as much as I think, yes, study radio, I believe if you are talented enough, do a short course in radio and a more substantial course in something else. But not everyone can get a radio job. There are only X amount of radio gigs around. You have to wait for someone who died to get a job.
So this is like a God-given talent and it's written for you. If it was supposed to be for you, it's gonna be for you.
Yes, so I'm not saying don't study radio, but I'm saying if you can do something else also, do that.
Alright, cool.
You know what I mean? Just like, yes, you want to be a singer, but do something else to pay the bills. Bills don't want to pay themselves.
Right?
Yeah. So your parents were right.
What are you gonna tell the people? What you got going on?
First things first, if your throat is funny, don't do an interview because you're going to end up coughing. So that's lesson number 1. Lesson number 2, guys, look after yourselves. I know we get told this all the time, but half the time we don't do it. Look after yourself, man. Take pride in who you are, what you do, and make sure you kick so much ass at whatever you do that when you're not working, whatever you do is kicking ass for you somewhere else. Kick ass, guys. Stop being mediocre. This thing of doing just enough is bullshit. Most of us do just enough not to get fired, just enough to pass the course. Why can't you be excellent at what you do?
Now I hear you. I hear you. I think that's what I'm going through right now.
Like if you guys were just Jay, who's your camera woman?
That's Parai.
Parai, for instance, said, guys, it's not working there, let's move. Because she wants the best. Someone else would have just said, Sizobona Pambil. You know what I mean? So you have to want to operate at the highest level all the time. This thing of mediocrity is bullshit, bro. Other nations surpass us all the time because they want to be excellent at what they do. They take pride in what they do. Tina, we want to just amble along, Jay. No, for what, dog? You must fucking work.
Now here, you big dog. I appreciate you long time.
Shut up, my dude. Hey, Farai, call me one time. Call me. Call me, Farai.
Do me like that, big dog. Big dog, don't do me like that.
I didn't know, my dog. I'm sorry. Okay, Farai, don't call me. But if you break up, call me.
Big dog is doing me, daddy. Big dog is.